Welcome everybody to the customer experience session about a topic that I hold quite close to my heart and that I know the panel do as well, and that is about managing customer experience. My name is Laurence Lewis. I've worked in telecoms and cable over the years, spent probably the last 15 years in customer channels. There is a confluence of things going on at the moment that are changing the world forever. And ironically, it's probably not stuff that we didn't normally do, but it's automating it, it's creating a scale which is unprecedented. Consumers, particularly Y generation and I generation, are really going to drive the changes that are going on in media consumption. So they're absolutely accustomed to loads of information. They like to get things on their terms. They love to share everything. They consume stuff simultaneously, as multitasking, continually looking at multiple devices whilst having a conversation with you. People are able to change and time shift that content, how they start to use it at their own terms. Content growth is the other factor which is driving this. And obviously the big thing is the technology that's underpinning all of this. There's a huge divide between what operators think consumers want from them in terms of experience, and what the consumers themselves think. Customer experience directors of brand names you would recognize. They felt that their customers' expectations were very high and getting higher. They believed that customers were more demanding than ever before. Customers are contacting them through more channels than ever before in many different ways. They still wanted to try and manage that contact through very traditional channels. Now look at what the consumers were saying, and in particular if you looked at the under 30s, they were quite militant. Their expectations of customer experience were low. In fact, they were alarmingly low. If I got no dramas, it was a good experience. And in fact, they felt that less contact was better. And so I looked at these two parties and I think, do these guys talk? One hand saying they're more demanding than ever, other hand saying, actually no contact's great for me. That's brilliant. I think there are four main topics we really want to try and cover in this session, and we're going to get moving on to that. First of all is the personalization of customer experience. How do we do that? How do we engage? What are the challenges that are going to face operators to be able to deal with this personalization, to make it a better experience? And when you have that relationship, how do you monetize it? How do you support it? And then how do you use it to create loyalty and reduce churn? Finally, with all of these multiple channels consumed in many different ways, how do you support it? How do you practically and cost effectively provide support to that environment?